Every human wakes up with a question. Why am I here? Some ignore it, some chase it, and a few discover it. You see, the finding your goal in life isn't just about your chasing dreams. It is about discovering who you truly are beneath the choice. To find your goal, you must begin with the introspections, the art of looking within yourself. Imagine standing in front of mirror, not just seeing your face, but your soul, the reflections of your fears, your hopes, your buried passions. Most people don't lack goals; they lack clarity. They chase money, fame, or someone else's team because the world taught them to follow, not to fail. Before you find your goal, you must unlearn limitations. Ask yourself what makes my heart beat faster, even when I'm afraid. That's why your goal lives inside your heartbeat, not your habit. In psychology, there's a word, vacations. It's come from the Latin vacare, meaning to the call. Your goal is not chosen, it is calling you. Your vocations might hide behind fear, the failure of doubt, but it never leaves you. Have you never do something the whispering you are not meant to more? That is not imagination, that's your vocations, your inner calling. When you get your first epiphany, that's the moment you feel your purpose, hold it tight and the fragile, but it's real. Every great achiever you admire once felt lost, and Einstein once said, "It is not that I'm smart, it just stay with the problems longer." Patience is not waiting, the patience is working quietly while time is catches up. When you seek your goals, remember the journey is the messy, the mundane, and the magnificent. Every morning there's a silent word between who are and who want to be. The lazy vision you says no, not today. The disciplined versions whispers now. You can't win this war with luck. You win this business consistency. Your resilience as your sacred weapons. You all fall, fail, and feel forgotten, but your comeback will define you. Now let's get to the practical. The finding your goals follows three visible steps. Self-observations. What activities make you lose track of time? Value recognitions. What kind of problems do you love solving? Impact vision. What can you do to make life better for yourself and others? When these three collide, that's your purpose on action practice. A goal without a plan is the merely and the phantasm, a battalion illusion. The British word. Action transforms thought into destiny, but don't just as a randomly. Design micro goals, daily actions that lead up something monumental. Vocable the somehow. Write one line about your dreams. Do one hard things daily. That's how consistency creates clarity. In the noise of social media, you can't hear your own soul. So tag with some minutes daily. No sound, no sound, just silence. Ask, am I working toward my dreams or away from it? Your inner voice will answer quietly but truthfully. Through contemplations, you will meet your the athlete self, the vision of you that isn't trying to impress anyone. Every failure is a classroom, and the pain in the tuitions you pay to of the growth. People quiet because they confuse. Taylor with a Daniel, your dreams is not denied, it is a destroyer for development. When life tests you, your fortitude as your armor. Your goal will evolve as you evolve. Don't be afraid to start over. You are not just starting from the zero. You are starting from the experience. Life gives you the renaissance every time you the dare to change. When you finally find your goal, it won't feel like a destination. It will feel like a coming home. You will realize the goal wasn't somewhere out there. It was always within you. And in the moment of the real sessions, you will smile because you will finally see the truth. You didn't find your goal, you become it. Finding your goal is life is not an act, it is a pilgrim. You will walk through confused, fall into the chaos, but you will rise into the clarity. You will stop the chasing the start the creating. You will stop asking, what is my purpose? And start living as the answer. When you reach at the equilibrium, life doesn't feel like a chase. It feels like a dance. And when that day arrives, you will look into the mirror, not ask you are, but the small who are you becomes. Once you have found the goal, your next mission is to believe in it, even when the world doesn't. Most will destroy their dreams, not because others doubt them, but because they doubt themselves first. Faith isn't the feelings, it is the decisions you decide to the start film. Even when everything sags, hold your convictions close. It is the anchor that stops your dreams from the drifting and the storm. Discipline is the bridge between idea and achievements. You can have the greatest team in the world, but without discipline, it dies in your mind. Discipline makes doing what must be done even when you don't feel like it. In British tones, it is called self-mastery. When you are tired, tranquility whispers keep going. To build your goal, you must create a system because consistency beats intensity. A system is a set of habits that automate your greatness. For example, wake up early, read 10 pages daily, write 3 ideas daily, exercise your focus. Daily gains turns ordinary actions into the extraordinary results. Every visionary fights the same invisible enemy: distractions, the phone, the noise, the opinions that drain your mental battery. Your attention is your currency. Spend it wisely, or you will end a broken purpose. Distraction is the greatest detriment to destiny. Silence isn't the empty, it is full of answers. Focus is not about saying yes, it is about saying no. Every no gives you the power up to say strong words later. Your goal requires the singularities, a lazy mind that burns through doubt and distractions. Try this, write your goals on a paper and stare at it for a minute daily. Train your eye to fall in love with your dreams. Every dream demands a price, not in the money, but in the effort. There's no structures to greatness, only the long court without patience. Your life is success demands on the quality of your endeavor. The harder you work yourself, the easier life becomes outside. Time is the time of the wealth that never returns. Every second you waste in seeds you never planted. You must treat time to like the sacred resources spent. It is only things, it only owns things, the water your dreams. Punctuality is a respect for your own destiny. Your mind is the construction site of your goal. Whatever thoughts you lay as a foundation will decide the building's stem. Replace self-doubt over the affirmations. I'm capable, I'm consistent, I'm chosen for this purpose. Meditation, journaling, and reflections, these are mental fortifications. If you want to build a castle, stop living in the hut. Your environment shapes your evaluations, and surround yourself with people who ignite your life, not those on extinguish it. Right association is silent in the mentorship. You don't rise by the chance, you rise by the choice of company. Your goal must align with your values, otherwise success will feel you empty. Never build a dream that costs you your peace. When your mind has equanimity, you can achieve success without losing your soul. My dreamers fall not from lack of ambition, but from lack of balance. They burn too bright, too fast. Remember, rest isn't imagination, it is a maintenance. Your dream needs your energy, not your exhaustion. Gratitude keeps you grounded while you grow. So thank you for small wins, slow progress, and unseen help. Appreciation attracts abundance. When you thank life, life thanks you back with opportunities. True success is not what you get, it is what you give. Your goal becomes the magnificent when you serve beyond you. The greatest leader are greatest because they built others, not empires. Every brick of effort you will becomes a legacy with your legacy is not about being the remembered, it's about being useful. Build a goal based on virtue and honesty, disciplines, qualities, and it will never crumble. As you keep the walking, something happens. You realize the goal is no longer just a mission, it is your identity. You have become what you once dreamed of. When you do transcend your limits, you don't just achieve, you evolve. So remember this, finding your goals was the first victory, evolving is the second, but the third is living is every single day you are no longer the seekers, you are the builder, and your hands lies in the architectures of destiny. Manifest your greatness and the world will the manifest its respect for you. Finding a goal is discovery, building a goal is mastery, believing your goal, that's freedom. When your work becomes your ownership, your dream stop being the project, it becomes a presence. Fulfillment doesn't come from the applause, it's come from the alignment. You live your long not as a pro but to the express. Excellence isn't the moment, it's a pattern. When winners doesn't do different things, once they do the right things daily. Consistency is the bridge of the average to extraordinary. Every morning you rise as if your dream depends on it because it does. Your goal gives you the directions, but your value you keeps navigations. Without value, success turns into the vanity. Integrity is the compass to keep your journey pure. When you live your goal with the integrity, you don't chase the reputation chase you. Never become a prisoner of your own success. Growth means expanding your goal beyond comfort. Evolution is nature's rule, and your goal must obey it to learn, adapt, and upgrade your mission every year. If you stop learning, you stop living. Even after successfully built return not to the destroy you to do, but to remind you that the growth has no end. Humility keeps you crowned from the becoming a case, bow to the your relation rise with your learning. Success without the reflections become the repetitions. At night talk to your soul. Did I live my goal today? If the answer is yes, you are growing. If the answer is no, tomorrow you change you again. Retrospections refines wisdom, it keeps arrogance away. The most powerful throne is inside your mind. Control your thoughts and you will control your destiny. Composure is the chaos in a sign of true mastery. The world will test your patience, your peace, your purpose, but your mind is the fortress while faith is. When you finally have the everything, you will realize you don't need everything. The more you own, the less space your soul has to breathe. Contentment is not the end of ambition, it is the balance. Live simply so your mind can dream boldly. Your words build words. Speak hope when others speak fear. Speak vision when others speak limits. Speak life, not limits. Eloquence is not as fancy words, it is honest expressions. When your words alive with truth, they don't just inspire others, they evolve you. The greatest goal is to remain yourself as a world that constantly tries to change you. Authenticity is the magnetic, it attracts opportunity that match your soul frequency. Your goal is personal, but its impact can be global. Even a small act of kindness ripples across nations. Small acts can change big worlds. When your dreams help the humanity, you stop chasing fame and start creating change. You don't have to be perfect, to be purposeful. Peace isn't the absence of the challenge, it is the presence of purpose, of test, and the challenge. Serenity is the sign of you have the master life rhythms. A wise person never stop learning, even after success. Keep your mind open and your ego closed. Curiosity is the seed of evolution. Be curious enough to explore beyond your comfort zone. When your time ends, your light shouldn't. Legacy is not carved, it's a stone, it is carried in a people. Every small you create, every life you change, that's you importantly. Now you understand finding your goal was never just but about success, it was about becoming complete. When the enlightenment arrives, you stop asking what's next and start whispering thank you. You were not born for accidents, you weren't designed for the directions. Your life is the canvas, your goal is the art, and your actions the black strokes. Life's here the canvas, make it the board and the stain at. So walk your destiny with the grace, speak your truth with the power, and leave your goal with love. You were never lost, you were simply under constructions. Now rise, for your time has begun.